Joy Boy is possibly the most powerful character in One Piece and all of anime.
Am I a joke to you?
If you're a fan of the One Piece franchise and of animes in general, then you've probably heard of Luffy's new powerful Hito Hito no Mi Devil Fruit Awakening, also known as Joy Boy. An upgrade so powerful that it enabled Luffy to body the Yonko Kaido in a matter of minutes. Also, if you've been following the anime, then you would have undoubtedly seen Luffy use the powers of his Devil Fruit Awakening in episode 1071. Besides having godlike abilities with white billowy hair, cartoony elasticity, he also had the power to manipulate his surroundings. And if you haven't heard of any of this yet, then turn in your One Piece badge and your limited edition Bikini Nami body pillows, cause you are getting kicked out of the fandom. Just kidding.
Pranked!
But on a serious note, the emergence of Luffy's new form raises a lot of questions, like who or what the heck is Joy Boy? Didn't Luffy eat the Gomu Gomu no Mi fruit? How come he suddenly has Zoan powers now? How did he go from being a rubber man to a literal god? And how powerful is this new form compared to Blackbeard, Admiral Akainu, and the other heavy hitters of the One Piece universe? If you are one of those asking these confusing questions, don't be embarrassed. One Piece powers and abilities can be a little difficult to grasp, especially to the newbies. And I know the manga readers are probably gonna be like,
Yeah, Joy Boy is yesterday's news. We've read it all months ago.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
yeah, well, not everyone can spend all day reading One Piece manga and simping for Nico Robin in their mother's basement like you do, manga readers. Some of us have a day job, you know, and that's exactly why we are going to be exploring everything and anything that has to do with Luffy's new godlike form so you don't have to. So sit back, relax, and grab some popcorn because you are in for the show of a lifetime.
Wow! Beautiful!
Just before we begin, we already have a fun video painstakingly explaining all of Luffy's gears and how they work. Click the link below to check it out if you haven't watched the video already. With that out of the way, let's dive right into it. Joy Boy, or Sun God Nika, refers to a godlike figure who was a warrior of liberation that spread joy and laughter to everyone. In chapter 1086, we learn from the Gorosei, who are pretty much the head honchos of the world government, that Joy Boy freed slaves, fought against injustice, liberated the oppressed, and a bunch of other cool stuff that would pretty much be just another Tuesday for Luffy. Not much is known of the first Joy Boy besides poneglyphs seen around the One Piece world and the words of Zunisha, who knew Joy Boy 800 years ago. By the way, for those of you wondering, Zunisha is a giant elephant that wanders the world's oceans for centuries with the island of Zou on its back. If you think that makes no sense, then welcome to One Piece. 800 years ago, Joy Boy brought the world government to its knees and was ready to vanquish them before he inexplicably vanished. Even the fishmen, who were his allies, were not sure why he ghosted, but he held firm to a poneglyph he left behind in the sea forest, in which he apologized and declared that another individual would return in later years to fulfill his promise. That individual would inherit his mantle as the new Joy Boy. In other words, Joy Boy is not a reincarnation, but a mantle inherited by persons who gain the power to liberate the world. And since liberation is Luffy's middle name, it's easy to see why it was he who inherited this mantle. Zunisha confirmed this when he described Luffy's heartbeat and Devil Fruit Awakening as the drums of liberation. In other words, the warrior of liberation, Joy Boy, has returned. Thus, by awakening his Devil Fruit, i.e. Hito Hito no Mi, model Nika, and gaining the power to liberate the world, Luffy assumes the mantle of Joy Boy, just as was predicted. Of course, Luffy promptly calls his Devil Fruit Awakening Gear 5 because, well, reasons, and promptly liberates his fist all over Kaido's scaly face. So, I know what you're going to ask. Isn't Luffy's Devil Fruit the Gomu Gomu no Mi fruit, which he got from Shanks at the beginning of the series? Well, that's what we all thought as well, until Gorosei revealed after his Devil Fruit Awakening that the fruit Luffy ate was actually a mythical Zoan-type fruit similar to the ones of Marco or even Admiral Sengoku. Not only that, but the fruit is super rare and incredibly powerful, which is one of the reasons why the world government have been so desperately searching for it, only to have it stolen right under their noses by none other than Shanks. Like other Zoan fruits, Luffy's Devil Fruit endowed its user with a sort of base ability. For instance, former Admiral of the Fleet Sengoku can create shockwaves similar to a Paramecia-type user, but his true abilities lie in his power to transform himself into a powerful Golden Buddha. Similarly, Marco, who was the former 1st Division commander of the Whitebeard Pirates, can summon blue flames as a regular or base attack, but can also transform into a phoenix with blue flames covering his entire body. In the same vein, Luffy's Devil Fruit gave him base rubber abilities, making him impervious to most attacks and granting him inhuman elasticity. But its true abilities lay in transforming its user into the sun god Nika, whose power can only be limited by its user's imagination. With this in mind, it was easy to understand how the world government could have passed off Luffy's fruit as the Gomu Gomu no Mi when it was in fact a fruit powerful enough to bring about its downfall. No wonder destroying Luffy has become Gorosei's #1 priority. That said, what exactly are Luffy's Gear 5 powers? While very little is known of the powers of the original Joy Boy from the Void Years, Luffy's Devil Fruit Awakening has gifted him with powers that can only be described as godlike. If his all-white appearance, red eyes, and cloud-like hair wasn't a dead giveaway that he's achieved god status, then his ability to bend reality and defy the laws of physics definitely was. Beyond the change in appearance, Luffy's new form combines the speed and power of the previous gears with the absolute freedom to assume any rubbery shape or form he could possibly imagine. For example, he can take on the form of a burrowing drill, or even that of Kaido's spiky club. He can brush off any hit while still laughing uncontrollably. Even Kaido's Bolo Breath attack didn't leave a dent. In fact, he even caught one of Kaido's lightning attacks with his bare hands. Now, if I was Kaido, I would have just given up right there.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
But wait, there's more. In his awakened form, Luffy can inflate any part of his body into kaiju proportions, and he doesn't even need to blow air into his limbs like he does with his elephant gun or other attacks. Yeesh, I'm sure glad he's on our side. That said, the most amazing aspect of Luffy's newfound power is to make the environment and world around him rubbery and elastic just like he is. This power was depicted when Luffy stretched the corner of a roof to deflect Kaido's Bolo Breath attack. In other words, he breaks the laws of physics as though it was fine china. His matter manipulation powers are not just limited to inanimate things, but also organic matter. When Kaido swallows Luffy during the Wano arc final fight, Kaido's face becomes rubbery, allowing Luffy to wriggle out like a rag straight from a Tom and Jerry episode. In other words, as Joy Boy, Luffy gains the abilities of a cartoon character, and this makes him ridiculously powerful. But the jury is still out on whether he is the most powerful One Piece character at the moment. I would definitely like to see how his new powers fare against Blackbeard's Yami Yami no Mi abilities or Akainu's magma powers. Be that as it may, with Luffy's Devil Fruit Awakening, I think we can all agree that One Piece has entered its endgame, and we are all here for it. Is Luffy the strongest One Piece character now? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I can't wait to read and reply to all of them. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell to get regular updates on new videos. I make awesome anime and manga content like this every week. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.